Japan. This is the second race of today, also the final race of today. So I hope you all enjoy this one. Hopefully it's more interesting than the last one. We had a rain in the last race as well in Russia. John took the win. Stu Ruth unluckily retired. And Gamey came second. There you go. Sass did third as well. I'm just trying to list off as much as I can remember. Our way to go on one shot quality. John normally has good one lap pace. I don't know how he is around this track. I don't know how anyone is around this track, but we're going to see now. SR Cooper, normally the god of starts. I don't know if hopefully he gets a good one as well today again. Or not today. Gets another good one this race again. And now we're on to one shot quality John. Just decides to be right down the order. I always end up going on board with John, I'm not sure why. We're going to go on board with him for this lap. We're going to see how it goes into the first corner. As he always goes wide and he's completely overshot that corner. It's already ruined his qualifying probably. SR Cooper getting another invalidated lap time. John has not had a good qualifying session so far. He's currently down in 12th. Alan K in first. Mays now in first. Alan K second. Gamey third. Stu Ruth also one of the quick drivers here. It's moving around up in the order. Cooper and Z3 both invalidated. Charlie retired as well. John looks like he's getting a lot of unders to going wide in a lot of corners. He's still making up a bit of time. Stu Ruth also hasn't done well. Sub goes again. Just that. Invalidated as well. John currently holding out in ninth. Mays currently on top. Alan K second. Sass third just dropped down. Gamey fourth as well. Cooper going to be starting from the back, so he's going to have a lot of work to do. Coming from there, maybe he's going to do a Verstappen. Lost to somewhere on the podium. His highest ever finish was fourth. I can't remember which track that was. Might be Singapore or second actually. One of his worst tracks as well, he says. So he claims. Like a fun thing that I always drop. May's getting pole here. Graham 7th, as it tells me. Unlucky 83. Oops. We had Mays on pole, Sass the second, Gamey third, Max was fourth, Alan K fifth, Uzi sixth, Graham seventh, George Rose eighth, Charlie ninth, Cyber Ghost 10th, Stu Ruth 11th, John 12th, Jeffrey 13th, 83 14th, and Cooper 15th. A lot of disqualifications that time. It's a different grid to what we were expecting, so maybe we're going to be seeing something different this race. Hopefully we see something interesting going on, lots of battles I hope. It's kind of a medium track for overtake opportunities and everything. Now we're racing on the formation lap. I have no predictions for this race. I think it's all to play for judge from qualities. Because people would not expect to be up top, being up top. Here we are for the formation lap. Cooper starts from the back. Z3, TTG Bottle I think he should be called, because he always bottles it. He's starting far back as well. Jeffrey didn't have a good race last time in the wet. He's all from the wet, he says. Alan Kay starting in 5th, just behind his teammate Maximus. I think last time they were in that sort of position they hit each other. Schuberth disqualifying himself, hold on. Stru's normally quite quick. He said today he's in 11th because he got invalidated, and also last race he ended up crashing on the first lap, I do believe. And that's about it that I can remember. Gaming maybe can take his first win of the season. Maybe, just maybe. John isn't helping him out for the constructors at the moment because he's right down the order, down 12th. Not even in the points just yet. But we're going to see what happens off the start line. Now we get a nice view of everyone. Oh, look at, they got people now lining up now for the start of this race. And after the start of this race now, we're going to go on board with Graham. Graham seems like he'd be a good shout. So let's go with him. Him and his nice little Mercedes. It's a funky view for Uzi. See his wheel there. Very pretty. 5 red lights in hour 1. And they're gone on their underway. That is the longest red light I've ever seen. Graham, I can't see how good of a start he got because of all the tyre spike. Someone going very wide and McLaren is off in the grass somehow. A Ferrari just taking out McLaren as well. Oh my god, Graham just absolutely smashed him. Cooper only up into 14th, was not expecting him to. Another great start today. Yellow flag sector 1, not surprised Schuberth losing their position to Alan Kay. Actually, Schuberth has got an unbelievable start. He might have been the one that actually blew up a McLaren, but you know, we're going to go on board with George Roberts as he tries to make an overtake on Graham coming into this little bit of the track. So we're going to go with Maximus as he tries to fight for a podium position. Gamey taking the lead after the first sector or so. Could be on for his first ever win this season. Alan Kay overtaking Schuberth. Schuberth has still got an unbelievable start. I'm going to go with the tyres. Only 4 people on the softs today. John being the highest out of all of them. Cooper's made it up into 10th. That's 5 places for him. As Cooper tries to make an overtake on the inside of John, which it looks like he has done. John still wheel to wheel with him. It looks like Cooper might just squeeze him into the wall there. Was that a squeeze from Cooper? I'm not sure. I didn't see it properly. If I was on board, I might have seen it, but I didn't. That's all good for John. I don't think he has any front wing damage. Stu got overtaken by, or Max was overtook Stu, sorry. John now currently trying to catch up to Cooper again, as Cooper is gaining time and George Roberts maybe making an overtake down the inside, except there's no room for him just yet. George Roberts is an extraterrestrial with his Wi-Fi. He's on the outside now, Cooper a little bit on the grass. George Roberts has lost it and Cooper's made the overtake. George Roberts is very in the gravel. He's lost a lot of positions there. Only one person behind him now. Mays has lost quite a lot from his pole position. Stu Russo catching him. Right behind him now. Right up his gearbox. Yellow flag sector 1 and 2. I think that might be Charlie off. John's left the session. That's the second time I've seen John leave the session. That's going to be hurting him and Sauber. Now, back to Stu and Mays. Shu not finding any room for Maze. Maze giving him a no. He's found something on the inside. Maze squeezing him out. Shu not able to make the overtake just yet. Maximus is going to join the party now. He's only just in behind Stu. We're going to take a back seat for this one. Probably not an overtake going on in the 130R. Maybe actually Maze squeezing him. Stu weaving well onto the grass a little bit. No overtakes being made in this chicane just yet either. Cooper once made an overtake on 130R, which I think he might have done again then. Stu now come for an overtake on Maze, maybe trying it around the outside, which he looked like he was going to do then down the inside, except there's still no room. Maze great defending it, not letting Stu get anything at all. Stu goes so wide through those couple of corners. Spuff overtakes John's Ghost. Ooh, Sasha going wide. I was about to say, little bass going on between these two, going onto the grass as well. Yellow flag is sector 1, not sure who that is. Could be Maximus. Maximus is spun and is off. I don't know how he managed that, but he managed it. Maze out closing in. Oh, a bit of contact from Shu on Maze there. Another bit of contact. He's made it down the inside though. Again, contact from those two. He's just bouncing off him. I'm going to get on board so we can see what he's doing. He has the inside line into this next corner as well. Is he going to squeeze Maze out? He's gone very wide. Both of them going quite wide. Shirith is all over the track. This is odd from him. He has got very bad Wi-Fi though, as you can see. But that 1-0 bar above his name. Shu now into a podium position though. Maze has dropped down from first place. That's all good from him. I just realised I've spectated him anything on the entire time. Shu giving Maze no overtaking opportunities into chicane, even though chicane is nowhere near an overtaking opportunity, you know. A bump on coming around that little final bend in the straight there. One time that sent me flying into the pit thingy. Pit wall. Yeah, the pit wall. The ZE3 sizing Jeffrey up for an overtake. DRS is also enabled this time. Not last race because it was wet. Jeffrey really closing in on Graham. Sorry. It's called Death Kids. Jeffrey all over Graham. Letting ZE3 catch up. ZE3 looks like he's on for a better finish this race. Yellow flag sector 1. We're having a lot of yellow flags in sector 1. This looks like Graham kind of pulled over. ZE3 going onto the grass. That means Graham's going to have to fight for this position. ZE3 is going to have to try and fight for the overtake. Except there's nothing going on. As there's the cuckoo cock. Let me know it's 11. Oh, no, sorry. I got straight after Graham. Kind of spun on the exit of that corner. Near his ZE3 had to avoid it anyway. So down the inside of ZE3. Good overtake, son. I like that. That was a great overtake. Very nice. 3 people making pit stops so far. Uzi, Maxis and Charlie. I think that's all because of front wing damage or just tyre wear. Sasa closing on and getting coming through into 130R. Into the chicane, second, last couple of corners. Lock up from Sasa though. That's not going to be good for his tyres. Slightly loose on the exit of that corner as well. He's got DRS on Gamey though. He's going to be really closing down. He's absolutely flying on the straight. Gamey moving over into the inside, except Seth's already past him, going around the outside of the corner anyway, leaving it. Giving a bit of room. Gamey can't quite catch up though. Maze the next one in the pits. Dropping down the order now. Sassid has really pulled away from Gamey. It looks like Gamey might be struggling with a bit of tyre wear here. Cooper, Jeffrey and ZE3 are going to be able to go longer than anyone else. John also. Maze coming out in front of John though as well. Keep saying though as well. Probably should stop that. Maximus is catching Uzi. George Robertson's to the pits. I don't know if that's new tyres for him or not. That's not a good camera angle, thank you very much. Maximus can't quite get past Uzi just yet. Oh, nearly an overtake on the inside, except he had to pull out that as it could have ended in disaster. Alan Kay closing in on a shoe roof up here. The Irish boy Alan into the 130 yard, the only corner I actually know the name of on this track. Also a 13 lap race, this one coming into lap 6 for these lot. I think Alan K pulling into the pits. Max is still close to Uzi though. Two people in the pits, Escamey and Alan. Cooper up into third after being 15th. Cooper gets such good starts, it's unbelievable. Really just gains up the order, doesn't matter where he starts. He just flies up. 33 catching Jeffrey now, no overtakes being made into the first corner. I can see Jeffrey onto the grass. 33 not able to hold enough momentum going through there to be close to Jeffrey to make an overtake. Jeffrey goes off onto the grass. He's into the gravel as well. I don't know if that means Gamey's going to catch him. Get him. I have no drink on me, so I can't stop all this coughing. I'm sorry. Sniper going into the pits along with Graham. Alan is beginning to catch Gamey as well now. Sorry, Maze. And Alan's in behind Maze. Gamey recently coming out of the pits, so he's on slightly cold tyres. Maze also on 1 lap old tyres. Everyone apart from 2 now on the soft tyres. I lost sound from my headphones for a second. As a helicopter flies over. Are we going to get a helicopter cam? No, we're not. Wanted to see that. Thirty-three's really gone up the order now, up into 4th place. Well done to him. 2 people starting from near the back. Cooper setting the fastest lap, now up into the leader. 2 people going to the pit, Sasson and Stu Ruth. Everyone onto the soft tyres now, coming into the end of this race. I think Cooper will be on these tyres till the end as well. Cooper could be on for a win here. He's 6 seconds away from ZE3. Maze setting the fastest lap though. No, that's not good news for Stu Ruth. Oh, Gamey, sorry, I've got the colours mixed up. This Maze has really been gaining these last couple of laps on Gamey. Gamey looks like it's got loose rear ends. Maze still sticking nicely with good traction on this racing line. Very twisty circuit, this. I'm sorry. Maze closing into Gamey, coming around 130R into the chicane. Nothing being made. He's going to have DRS on the main straight though, which can really help him out. I think he'll be able to get him into turn 1 if he could get a good exit. Yeah, but he's definitely going to be on him. He's going to be passed by the time it's the corner, I think. Gamey, was he going to try and hold around the outside? He had to break, and Maze just shoots off. So Gamey's really caught up to Maze as well, though, sometimes through braking. Some corners it really depends on how you lift off and how you brake. Max was sending new fastest lap as well. Z3's caught up 4 tenths so far on Cooper. If he keep that up, maybe he'll be with a chance of taking the win here. His first one in a long time. If he can make it. Five seconds stop go for Cooper for speeding in the pit lane. He's moving on to a new set of tyres. He's gone for the 2 stop today. Oh wait, no, sorry, he started on the soft, so I was completely wrong about Cooper and his stuff. I forgot about strategies and what ties everyone. So I had to stop on. I'm really sorry about that. Mays moving up into a podium position now. Gamey in behind him, fighting for him. Yellow flag sector 1. Can't see what that's about though. Shoes closing on Cooper, except that's not as interesting, these two. Steady through being overtaken by Sassid though. I'm not sure where or why, but it happened. Hang on, who was that was off the track? Steady 3's in the gravel. Oh, he's bottled it again. Steady 3. Oh dear. He's lost so much time and he's out of the podium positions now. Oh, he has to let Alan Kay pass and Cooper. Cooper now fighting with Alan Kay. I'm going to go on board as Cooper tries to make his way back up the order. He's on much faster tyres. So if he could just catch up to the people in front of Alan Kay. And Alan Kay, if he could get past him as well. Then he's on for a podium finish here. Zeddy 3 has left the session and that's his race over. Zeddy 3, so unlucky son. Cooper, is he going to go for an overtake around the outside of 130R? He's done it before. Can he do it? Ugh. Can he do it again? No, he's spun in front of Alan Kay and Cooper has bottled it. Alan Kay, oh no, that's going to ruin him as well. Cooper, desperately trying to get going again. Ah, Cooper, it's so unlucky, son. He was on for a great race, except he's bottled it again. Ah, unlucky for him. Gamey's still trying to close it on Mays. Mays in second, Gamey third. Shuru's behind him. Sassid running away with the race right now. Pulling away. If these two battle a lot, that means Sassid has got clear country roads. Take me home in front of him. Max is beginning to catch Sniper goes catching up to Graham. I think Max was supposed to just overtake his Sniper goes. I didn't even realise. I don't know how that happens. He was quite far away. Sniper just going well about too deep into that corner. Completely overshot it. Only 3 laps to go now. As Gamey's going to try and overtake Mays coming into the pitch straight out first corner. It looks like he's a bit too far away though. But DRS's Tiption, can it make enough of a difference? I think it could do. He's going to be close. Coming into the braking zone. He's on the inside line, except Mays is going to hold it around the outside. Gamey trying to find something, except he can't quite make it round. Mays holding on to his podium position so far. Looks like Sasa could get the win here if these two carry on as it is. Shuruth could also catch up. 5 seconds stop go, speeding at the pit lane for Cooper again. Cooper's dropping right down the order. Cooper's bottled it. Oh no. You only spend 2 laps on those superstars, except now they're already ruined. Yellow flag sector 1. Could have been Maximus that. I think it was. I don't know. Cooper retiring from this session. Cooper, the only retirement so far for this race. Ah, poor Cooper. Gamey catching Mays now. Gone slightly wide through there. If he can get a good exit, then he might have Mays. Coming into 130R, he's going to have Slipstream, which might mean he'll have an overtake. Uzi leaving the session. Normally he won't have an overtake coming into his chicane, which is what I was going to say. Except he will have something into the first car. He's much closer than he was before. So I think he's going to have him here. Mays moving on to the inside. Gamey's going to have to go around the outside. He's passed him already. Mays is going to have to let him go. Maybe no, he's not giving up. He's holding on, nearly hitting him up the gearbox. Ruth is now joining into the battle. With only about 1.5 laps to go, Gamey currently in second. Can Mays overtake him to take his second place back? Stu is going to be trying to fight for the podium. All only 6 tenths away. We're going to see Stu come up behind Mays very shortly, coming into 130R next. Mays, I think, could get Gamey coming into the first corner. It might also mean Stu Ruth can get... Sorry, I just saw the comment. It will be hard for you to win the championship. Stu Ruth might also get both of them coming into the first corner, except I think he's just too far away. Mays opening up his DRS as he closes on Gamey. Going to be trying to round the outside like Gamey did to him. Can he hold it? Gamey squeezing him. Mays trying to make an overtake, except he can't quite make it just yet. Unlucky CD3. Sorry about your internet. Stu Ruth now right behind Mays, coming into the final lap. It's really heating up here. He's made it down the inside. It looks like he's lost his rear end there. Nearly lost it. Now catching up to Mays as well. He's on the inside. Mays lost his podium position so far, except Mays is going to try and hold around the outside, coming into the next corner, except he's had to let Stu Ruth go. Stu Ruth is now on the hunt for Gamey. If Gamey can hold on to it, that'll be really good for his championship hopes. Sassid probably going to take the win here. Stu Ruth is extraterrestrial Wi-Fi. Mays, I don't think he's going to be able to take it back, so we're going to go on board with Stu as he tries to hunt down Gamey coming into the final sector of this race. We're into sector 2, so he's really catching only 3 tenths away. If he can get a good exit, then he might have him. Go on, my lads. 130R, he's going to have slipstream. I don't know if he's going to make it. He's very close, he could have him into the chicane. They're close to each other, holding it in 7th gear. John Gage disqualified contact, he's taking out Gamey. Gamey's still holding it. Stu is just behind him, wheel to wheel, coming into the final straight. DRS is going to be open. Gamey gets it. Mays takes Stu Ruth as well. John got disqualified for failing to use tyre commands on the entire race.
Jack?
Hello.
Homework.
Alright, sorry, I'm still commentating. Sorry about that. Jeffrey coming on in 6th. 7th for Graham. So you see Jeffrey getting 5 seconds top boost for a stop go. Oh dear. Sniper goes coming home in 8th. Maximus will be behind him in 9th. Maximus 8th, Sniper Ghost 9th, Charlie coming home in 10th. Actually, Sniper Ghost just lost out on a position. I'm not sure what that was for. George Roberts coming around the final corner. He's not had a great race either. He hasn't had a great 2 races. That's the end of that. That was an interesting race, really heated up at the end. I don't know how the championship's going to Z3. As we see Sasser taking a deserved win today. Mays coming home in 3rd. Gaining 2nd again. Very consistent. A Brit and a Turk. Second time we've seen Sassid on the podium today. Never had champagne. Wonder how it tastes. Don't know. Sasser coming home in 4th. Oh dear. Sasser coming home in 1st. Gamey 2nd. Mays 3rd. Stu Ruth 4th. Alan K 5th. Jeffrey 6th. Graham 7th. Maximus 8th. Subby goes 9th. Charlie 10th. George Roberts 11th. J3 12th. Uzi 13th. Cooper 14th. And John 15th. Only 2 retirements this race. Cooper and John. Uzi getting laps. Right, I hope you all enjoyed that race. I quite enjoyed it. It was interesting. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And goodbye.